Marichanareddy Human Resource Center lo IT Mantri KTR media to maatladutunnattu telustundi live lo chudam.
Ensuring that you focus on delivery and not just about making that political rhetoric or political noise all the time. Now, a lot of times in India, again, in my limited capacity, in my limited understanding, sir has far more experience. I'm sure he'll enlighten you on many other facets of government. A lot of times when something goes wrong, the first question that gets asked, in fact, our Honorable Chief Minister alludes to this all the time. The first question that gets asked in our government, especially by the head of the department or your superior, is, who did it? The question should be, what went wrong? Not who did it. Somebody has done it because the process, the system allows you to do it. Now, if you start asking the question, the right question, you'll get the right answers, the right solutions. It's not about who did it. It's about how it happened, why it had happened, and how you can take away that subjectivity from that particular person. Now, a classic example of what this government has been able to achieve. Now, Suresh Chandraji talked about transparency, he talked about corruption, he talked about the report that came out recently. Let me also share with you. This government believes in ensuring that processes outlast persons, institutions outlast individuals. It also believes in taking out the subjectivity from individuals, no matter how high up you are. Classic case now, Jayesh Ranjan, my Principal Secretary of Industry and Commerce, is sitting here. Pradeep Chandraji was the Special Chief Secretary who was responsible for the TS IPAS Act, which we brought in. Now this TS IPAS, when Honorable Chief Minister was reviewing industrial permissions and industrial clearances in our state, he asked us one pointed question. He said, how long does it take for an individual investor to get a clearance in the state of Telangana? The answer varied depending on who was answering. Some said it was a couple of days, some said a couple of weeks, some others said it could take a couple of months also, and maybe a couple of years if that person does not like you. CM said, why should that be the case? He said, please take out the subjectivity out of it. Why can't we bring in a time-bound system and say, if I do not deliver in 15 days, on the 16th day it's a deemed approval. Initially there were, I'm sure, few gasps, few, sighs of relief, of course. And when in fact this was proposed and mooted by our own bureaucracy at the behest of our Honorable Chief Minister, and when subsequently the legislation was also enacted, today Telangana has been showcased as a beacon of transparency in industrial clearances, as a pioneering example of good work that can be done, provided the administration has in it to take bold decisions. And for those of you, especially the young ladies and gentlemen who are here, young guys, who are wondering if this actually works, it does. In the last 2.5 years, we gave more than 6,600 clearances, have been able to attract.
Telangana Excellence Awards lo Marichanareddy Human Resource Center lo KTR మాట్లాడటం